Hello and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 with me, Kevin Sawyer. And you join us back in the workshop here, and we'll be working on this bad boy today, which is this in the notes described as that, but we all know it as the Toyota 2000 GT. But anyway, I digress. Let's get this thing on a test path, see if this actually runs. It must run because it goes on there, so let's jump on there in there and see what the problem with it is. And the brakes aren't so great. Back brakes ain't so great either. But I hope you guys are alright, and I hear you all shouting, "Yeah, I'm good, Kev, how's you?" "Yeah, I'm great, thanks for asking." Last time I looked, it was up to 120 subscribers. So a big thank you to all again, and thanks for taking an interest in my channel. It all helps the channel grow, and a big hello to all the new faces, and thank you to all my existing subscribers for supporting me. So it's a case of welcome to the zany world of Kevin Sawyer. But anyway, I digress. Let's move this to the test track, and what I'll do is I'll pause it here and I'll see you on the test track. Hello and welcome to the test track. Let's get this bad boy up and around the test track and see what she's made of. Quite good handling on it. It's a European car, I guess. I'll see you back at the workshop. Hello and welcome back to the workshop, and as you can see, the diagnosis report isn't brilliant, so let's carry on with the rest of the diagnosis and we'll start stripping it down. I know this won't take on-board diagnosis testing, but what am I looking for? 3. So we can do a compression test. Let's see how bad the engine is. Pretty shot. And then we'll do an electrics test. F3. Also pretty sharp. Right, okay, let's get this bad boy stripped up, and I might make a few little modifications to it. I know that there's a different type of wheel that I prefer on this. I prefer the other, rather than these like steel rim types, I prefer like the chrome spoke knockoffs, so to speak. They look a lot better on this than these. I'll still restore them, because you might get a bit more money for them by restoring them, but it doesn't matter if they don't survive the restoration process. Let's get all these bits off. It's a bit different, this one, to all the other ones that we've been working on. For what's space, because we've been working on V8s for the last, 3 or 4 episodes, and they get a bit repetitive, so I thought I'd get this one on and show you the little differences in the engine compared to the V8s. This is the straight 6, so it's quite a complicated bit of kit actually, this one. These are non-repairable, I know that, they're just straight out replaceable. The carbs are repairable. I think these are repairable. But anyway, with news and aspects to everything that's going on, been working on Leadfoot, and you know, depending when this video's uploaded, it might be before or after I put the update video. But basically, how that's going to be coming about is I'm using Dropbox, so basically what I do when I do the update video, there'll be a link. It may be just one, or it may be 2 links to that video. Let's take this out quickly because that's getting in the way. Obviously, guys, if I do it as 2, then there shouldn't be any problems. But if I do it just as 1, obviously let me know. I will say this in the update video as well. Let me know that if 2 large file sizes are too large for you to download. Also with aspects to mods side of things. Again, I'll probably say it in the update video, but just to clarify it again, because I haven't actually done the recording for that as yet, as I'm doing this video before that one, but that's probably going to be a short video to do. But I'll put links on the Dropbox. If I use it on one and it's you guys are saying, oh, the file size is too large, then yeah, I'll have to amend it on the but anyway, I'll digress. With the mods side of it, obviously what I'll say now is obviously be careful, because it might sort of like it shouldn't corrupt, but it may change your existing mods in some way, and if you're using them on other single player games, when you go to use them again, it might have some funny side effects to that. So what I'd advise you guys is to take out your existing mods. I know it's a bit of a faff, but just for safety's sake, take them out and put them on a folder on your desktop. Charlie's going to do a tutorial on how to do that, so I'll put a link in the description for that in the opening video. So hopefully with the new update, we're on Volkshome now, so it's not the newest version of Volkshome. We did try putting the newest version of Volkshome on, but the newest version of Volkshome on, but because I think it was the palettes that they've integrated into the game, it was too much for the server to take. So where on a single player you can sort of like modify it and take a mod out which has an extra fruit type in it or whatever. On a server you can't really do that, so it was just going nope, and it wasn't letting us back into the game. The game was there, but as soon as you loaded it up, it would just go blank. So that was a lot of fun. Hopefully it's stable enough now. We've been playing on it for a few days, and it seems to be working alright. There's only one thing which I'm going to test it again, because it might have been, I don't know if it was the 2 modded tractors that we had, or it was just because again it was too many fruit types. Although I have the plus 64 mod on there, which gives you more options. It takes up to 128 fruit types. It can sometimes just get it wrong, etc, etc. What are we doing next? I think everything's out of here, isn't it? Yeah. Anything we can strip out of here is out of here. Yeah, right. It just wasn't loading, so I'm hoping that's not going to affect my single player on Volkswagen. I did run it through. I haven't done everything that I done on the multiplayer side of things, purely because it's just drop this here quickly. Purely because I just didn't have time to do all in sort of off-screen play and stuff like that. Let's get rid of that quickly. Where's that oil can? There. Should be about right. Should be about right, he says. Goes that. Alright, let's take that sump off. But hopefully you guys clicked on the wrong thing. Hope you guys enjoy it, and there's going to be a definite bit more variety to it than the Beyond Home had. Let's take these bits to bits. Take these bits to bits. Yeah. Nice one, Kev. Oh, I forgot to take the alternate off. Oh well, I'll take that off in a bit. So that's off. That's out. You can take this thing to bits as well. Take the drive shaft to bits. Just going to take these off. Take that out. Take that off. But other than that, that's all I've been really up to. Again, I'm going to apologise for the lack of videos because of the working on the server farm. I was more or less concentrating on that than doing gameplay recording. And I'll still be doing gameplay recording, guys. Don't worry, I'm not going to do like I did last time round and just purely concentrate on the server farm. I'll be on there from time to time doing recording sometimes, or just playing or chilling out like before. But I won't be constantly worrying about it. Now we've got all the mods on there. I think, you know, touch wood, most of the trolls are going to find it hard to get on there. But it will make it a bit harder for you guys to obviously get on there as well. But obviously, I hope you guys understand that with that will sort of eliminate any problems with bad apple, so to speak, as well. So it should be benefit you in a way. It'll give you a bit more stuff to do rather than just general farming. You can actually go around doing. Got an orchard on there and everything. You'll love it. It's like I've made it more or less the same scale as my present single player on Volkswagen. So it's pretty much a replica of my map that I've done. And the only thing it hasn't got is like the brewery mod. I didn't bother putting that in, and the refinery. Again, that seemed a bit too much to add on. But it's just a case of fine-tuning some extra bits and bobs, or taking out some bits that I've added, just because like real terrain didn't seem to be making any difference on there. There was a couple of tractors which weren't working, which is a shame because I liked them. But every time we used them, they tend to crash. They wouldn't crash the server, but they'd crash you out the game. So I just think it was better to take them out rather than to leave them in. Come on, no. Yeah, of course, it has to float in midair before you can take it out. Naturally. let's take these out. That's a floating engine. Let's get to the back end. Take that all off. Take them off. Take them off. Take that out. Oops, no, didn't mean to click on that. Take that out. Take that out. Nope. Take that out. Take that out. I'm still looking into doing the live streams. It's just a case of going through it and setting it up, having time to do it, etc., etc. Doing a dummy run, etc., etc. It's just getting a time where I can do it and you guys are free to watch it. Otherwise it becomes counterproductive if it's like, well, yeah, Kev, I like the fact you're doing live streams, but I can't watch them because I'm at work, or etc., etc. Just thinking of when I can do them. I was thinking about sort of Saturday evenings or something like that. It's just ideas that are running from my mind at the moment, so don't peg me to that and say, oh, he's going to be doing Saturdays. No, that's not necessarily the case. I don't know this yet. I'm just still sort of like umming and ahhing when I'm going to do them, if I'm going to do them. But anyway, that's all in bits. So if we can get this back on the ground. We can now take that alternator out. And hopefully we'll be able to take these pistons out as well. No? Okay. Yeah, come on. Come on. I know there's a piston there somewhere. There. Bit tricky. There we go. Being a bit difficult. There we go. Now we've got to bring it back up, just to bring it back down again. Seems a bit bizarre, but hey ho, it's only a game. Take that out. Bring that down. Take that out. That should be everything off the body. Just quickly walk round. You have to excuse me as well. My sinuses are playing up. Well, not my sinuses, but it's my hay fever now, so I might sound a bit bunged up from every now and again. It's a bit of a. It's really not great, especially when you're trying to do recordings, and all of a sudden your nose all bungs up and it all starts running down the back of your throat. But anyway, I digress. So let's weld this up. It's that one we need to weld. Ooh, ouch, expensive, yes, supply. So that fixes up the bodywork. Now let's go over and start repairing these bits. No, because again, you guys haven't sort of like mentioned whether you want me to do, this on screen or off screen is part of it. I'll just assume that you don't mind, so I'll just continue as I was before until you start going, no, don't do that anymore. And I'll be like, okay. Oh, that's our first victim. some of it surviving the repair process, which is good. Start made it. It's like the red made it as well. Oh, that didn't make it. Oops, skipped one. Come on, that's it. Wish there was just a repair all, or try to repair all, rather than constantly having to go through this, and then it just go, oh well this is what made it, this is what didn't make it. I can see why they've done it like this, so you can just repair it up to a certain level, i.e. if you're playing through career mode. I know some of the cars only need it up to a certain percentage, i.e. 50, 60, whatever percentage, so you can save yourself. Oh, some of this is really getting broken. Oh, there goes the engine block. Ouch. The guy with the gun's going really crazy now. He's like, I've had enough. I'm not taking names anymore. Yeah, so I was saying it can get to like whatever percentage, and then put it back on the car, and it counts as job done, which is a bit cheeky, really. But I guess they can do it in trade. If the customer insists that they can repair the part, then they will just repair it to a point where it's good. Not necessarily make it brand new, but just working condition. Like brake calipers, for instance, if the caliper itself wasn't too bad, it was just like the seals inside the pistons inside the caliper were just weeping or whatever, and you could buy a set of seals to sit into it. Then you could just like quite literally get a set of seals for it, and then replace the seals in the piston on the caliper, and it'd be good to go again. All depends on how bad the pistons were. If they were a bit wrecked, then it would be just easier to buy a new complete part. But anyway, I digress. That's a fuel. I don't think the engine only accessible from engine bay. That's where I am in. Silly game. Try again. Try again. I'm in the engine bay. What are you on about? Yeah, that got wrecked. So I'm going to need to get a new engine, aren't we? So it's a straight 6 engine. Engines. I'll put some of these bits on. We'll see it's already creeping up towards the half-hour mark. I'll put some bits and bobs on. I'll leave it at that, so we'll start putting that bit on. We're going to need 6 new pistons, aren't we? I know that. Engine. I want a fuel filter. And them. I know we're going to need them. I'm going to need 6 spark plugs as well, and an oil filter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to need at least 3 of them as well. 1, 2, 3. So we'll shove that bit in while we're at it. And what else can we bung in around here? That got repaired, so we can slap that back in. And that got repaired, so we can throw that back on. And nothing else around here apart the battery. Did the radiator make it? Yeah, that made it. So did that. It's a bit bizarre, the fan in front of the radiator. The fan should be behind it, drawing the air through, not blowing the air. Mind you, some newer units, they have electric fans sitting on the front of it to blow the air through, but if that was the case, if it's supposed to be electric, then you'd have a cowling around here. But 9 times out of 10, the cowling, they sit on the back of it. Doesn't matter as long as the air's going through it. That's the main thing. Because that's what keeps the engine cool after all the air. As the hot water goes into the rad, cools the air water down and then pumps it back through into the engine to stop it from overheating. Unless of course it's air cooled, then it's just little fins that sit around the engine block, and as the air passes through them, it cools them down. Just get them on like the Citroen 2CVs or VW Bugs and camper vans, and quite a few of the older cars had air cooling. It wasn't ideal, it used to make them quite loud, and in the heat of some summers they used to really they wouldn't have heat hot air, because hot air was just hot air everywhere, so couldn't cool the engine down, so it's to start overheating quite quickly. Oh, they didn't make it, so we need 3 of them. I'll leave it at that once we put these on there. Come on. Throw that in. Throw that in. Throw that in. Cool beans. Right, okay. I'll leave it at that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please don't forget to like, and if you're new to my channel and want to see future episodes of this and anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.